Yeah, good morning, guys. I just wanted to do a little video series of what I have in my truck and what I carry and whatnot. The reason why I drive this type of truck is a 12-foot box truck. It's a workhorse with an aluminum body. I like the 12-footer because I can park it in the city. The 14-footers are too long. I've been in business 20 years. Been in the trade 30. Basically, I worked for a company for 10 years and then one on my own. That was my old truck. I had her for like 15 years, 16 years, something like that. Before that, I had a pickup truck. And started out with a pickup, then I went to a van. But basically, I whited out all the lettering because I want to take this thing to the dump. Well, the reason why I need this truck is because of the weight, which is 14,500 pound gross vehicle weight. A lot of these trucks you get a 10,000 GPW and it's not enough for what I carry, so hopefully you enjoy. I'm gonna have to do a couple of videos on it. Let's see what's going on in here. My little trash barrel here. A little converter for 110 for drop lights in the back. Basically, it's a 5-gallon oil can. People run out of oil. I can dump that in there to get them going until the oil delivery comes. Little seat, whatnot. Inside here, I got this door that shuts. Basically, power into books and catalogs, phone books, and stuff on these racks I put up here. Mirrors. Sometimes you need mirrors. I got these little lights here for testing 110, little jumpers. If I want to check stuff, see when the power comes on and when it don't. I got the 110. I got some 24-volt ones too. Them come in really handy for checking different things. Basically, what I have is a service and repair business. I've been in business 20 years, like I said, and I do just repairs. You know, new houses and remodels and stuff. I don't really do any of that work. It's all small stuff. I found that, you know, you can't be doing installs and repairs at the same time. It don't really work out that way. Once in a while, I'll do some installs, but I try not to push it. My customers ask me. I do a time and material type of thing. I have no problem with that. Some of my stuff here. It's good fiberglass roof so the light comes in. All my bends and stuff. I'm gonna go over everything in detail, what I got going on in here. More bends down the bottom. Got stuff down on the bottom down here. These racks here for pipe. More stuff down the bottom. My cot, aluminum cot. Coil gun and cleaner in the back there. Rack on the top there. Little thing for copper scraps and stuff. Filing cabinets, steel case filing cabinets. You put a lot of stuff in these filing cabinets and they slide out. They're steel case, so they got the stainless, they got the ball bearings for wheels and whatnot. So that's why I need the 14,000 pound truck. Basically, I'm at limit here, you know, driving around. Put the AC, got the AC unit in. That was one thing I wanted to put in when I put the new truck in, was air conditioning. They didn't have it. This truck didn't come with it, so I installed it. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. Up top here, I got my refrigerant recovery tanks, 410A, 22. 50 pounders. This is what they give us now, these plastic ones instead of the metal ones. No longer have the metal ones. So then I got, a full can of 22, full can of 410A up there. And I got my partially used cans I hang on the side here. I'll use these up. Instead of having things on the floor, I like to keep everything up off the ground. A couple of compound gauges here. 22 and 410A compound gauges in case I come across. I'm running test those now, but if I come across a system that's dye in it or seal of magic stuff in there, I'll use these gauges just so I don't ruin the other stuff. But I'm liking to test those a lot. Let's see what I got here. This is all my capacitors in here. See what I get up. This truck's kind of high, and what I use is this milk crate. If I need to get up high, I'll stand on this milk crate and see what's going on. But this box is all full of capacitors. So basically I carry all the sizes from like 3 to 50 singles. And then the duals, I'll carry everything from 30-50s all the way up to like 50-50s. Permanent split capacitors. This is a 30-5. So basically this box is all full of just capacitors, all different sizes and stuff. I change a lot of them in the summertime. And we got here just all kinds of other stuff, putty and pipe dope and all kinds of hose clamps and whatnot. Over here I got thermostats in this box. I got these here in case I want to use them. Low and high. I got in the back there I have filter dryers. Over here I got seats and O-ring kits for like faucets, stuff like that. In here I got my temperature gauge and zebra stat, my sniffer, Yokohama sniffer, some yellow, checking the oil pumps, vacuum and pressure. I got some hole saws there. Here's my manometer here. Down on the side here. Basically I use this container here, right here. If I'm blowing out like oil lines and I want to blow it into the oil tank, I'll blow it into this setup. My Testo 550 here. On the top I got all, tools and whatnot. Down on the bottom here, my toolbox, this door will shut here. My hammer drill, sawzall, drills, cordless drill down the bottom down there, jigsaw down there. And this is all my hand tools that I'll take into a house when I got this job. Pumps for pumping out water heaters. In the back there I got my little MC acetylene setup, which I love this little thing for attic work. In the back here I got a little cordless setup. Cordless drill, and I got this little cordless. It goes straight and it turns on an angle. Little setup, great for cutting like PVC pipe and stuff like that. Porta cable. I got 2 of these setups. They're very nice. This is what I bring in for like drilling stuff. Putting screws in. I'll grab this little kit.
Lost sound reception.
Down in the bottom down there I got all 2-foot 18-inch pipe wrenches and skill saw, snapper cutters for cast iron, and that type of stuff. Here I got my torch, propane, and then I got my regular acetylene B-tank, turbo acetylene. Over here I got this set up here. This is basically a vise that I have set up. I got aluminum jaws on. It's pieces of aluminum. If I want to do any work inside this truck here, I can bring it right in, bolt it right in this vise, and do my work. I found that sometimes you need a vise on a job, and that works great for me. I just spin it out of the way. Boom, done. It's out of the way. I can pull all my tanks out. It's secure. Up here I got these are the kind of lights I like to use. I got a 50 footer and a 25 footer. In the middle here I got my ladder, which is a 6-foot ladder, which you can tell how tall the truck is. This is for getting the ladders off the roof, also for working in houses and whatnot. In the back there I got all my belts, different size belts for blower motors. Keep them right in the back there. I got just cardboard from water heaters. I usually like to keep some cardboard with me in case I gotta lay down in a bad area underneath a crawl space or something. I got all sheet metal paneling down inside there too. Well, that's good. I like to keep that cardboard. Up here, let's see what we got up here. Up here is this is another bin of just tools. I got my little M-Spector, physical little scope for looking inside furnaces and stuff. I'm checking heat exchangers and whatnot. This is a nice little tool. Got that. Dye detector. Some more manometers in there. Cooper temperature sensor type of thing. I got a couple of manometers for checking gas pressure and socket sets, stuff like that. And then down the side here I got another setup for pulling hubs, hub puller and stuff. It's very important working on hot air furnaces and stuff. Over here I just got a couple extension cords. This is a manifold gauge I use for checking oil pumps, the pump side, the pressure side, and the vacuum side. So it's kind of like a refrigeration gauge, but it really works good. You could run the oil burner and check the pressure as it's going through the lines. Same thing with the vacuum. You can check the vacuum and hook it right up. Disconnect the lines and hook this up and to check out how the pump's working. And it's pretty cool. I'll do a video on that sometime. Inside here is all controls, burner controls. Basically these are for space heater, retrofit valves. I do a lot of that in the winter time. Space heaters that having problems, I'll switch the whole valve out, rebuild the whole thing. Gas valve, 1/2 inch gas valves, 3/4 gas valves. These are all controls, triple aquastats, gas and oil, triple aquastats, all kinds of different ones in here. Honeywells and burner controls and main operating controls, basically. Pretty much all I need is in there. Down on this side is another box of controls. Hot surface igniters, relays. That's all in here. I've got all kinds of different ones. Tons of stuff in here. A lot of hot surface igniters. There's another gas valve. There's all kinds of different stuff in there. It's loaded with stuff. Pretty much when I come on a job, I can pretty much fix it out of this truck. Over here, it's all oil burner transformers, motors, Carlin, Beckett. The motors I got down over here, I usually carry a couple of Beckett motors. Very important, change a lot of those. Circulator, 007 circulators, expansion tank in the back there. It's a stack switch for no oil burner. I don't really use a lot of them, but I have one of those. Down over here is basically my electrical stuff, my wire. I got all kinds of circuit breakers, 2-pole and stuff in there. A lot of that stuff. I got all different kinds, square D, home line, cutler hammer. It's all in there. It's all kinds of stuff I need for electricals in there. My hoses I hang right here. This other bin down the bottom down here is all, you know, plumbing shut-offs. This little bucket here is all shut-offs for plumbing. Down inside there, it's all kinds of old faucet handles and stuff like that. Closet flanges, cast iron closet flanges. Hangers for sinks, whips, electrical whips. All this stuff, it's loaded in there with all kinds of different things I could use. Over here I got my oil burner combustion kit. And I got this kit over here strictly for working on yellow burners. It's my service kit I take in for no heat call or no cooling or whatever. This would be my kit that I would go to right here. Okay, coming down over here, this is all half-inch, quarter-inch tubing. Got aluminum tubing in there for oil lines. I got my oil lines in the back here. It's going to be coated oil lines. Got that in the back there. Underneath here, I got my 1/2 and 3/4 nipple tray. Right here I got all hangers and black nipples. This is all black nipples, like, you know, from 1 inch to 2 inch, 1.5 inch, all down there. I just keep down there out of the way. I don't use them a lot, but when I use them, I need them. More hangers and whatnot in here. This is all small 3/8 nipples, 1/4 inch nipples, all odd size black stuff, all small, weird 3/8 and down. Alright, over here I got a place for my condensate pump, my little shovel here. Alright, and then over here I got all these bins I have pretty much all loaded with stuff. This one here would be all ferrules, nuts, 3/8 and 1/4 inch basically. Whatever I need is in there. Compression by IPS. 3/4 down. This one here would be all brass nuts for plumbing. 1.5 by 1.25 inch. All these, you know, stuff that you'd find on sinks or whatnot. It's all in here. This next one here is just all washers. Hi-hat washers, beveled washers, flat washers. Washers for steam systems. These are here for water feeders, 9Ds. Regular washers, faucet, hose washers. I got all that in there. Any kind of washer I would need would be in this bin here, right in that little thing. And I got all circulator washers just hanging up here. I use a lot of them. This next bin here, pretty much all hose caps and stuff for boiler drains that would be leaking by. You'd have to put a cap on it or any kind of Y or whatnot, you know. Some spanner flanges and stuff. I'm fixing broken toilet flanges. I got that in here. Miscellaneous stuff. It's basically the same type of bin here. You know, stuff for fixing toilet tanks and all kinds of different screws. You know, if the toilet flange is broken, I got different stuff where you can screw to the floor and more miscellaneous stuff, you know. 1/2 inch by hose, 3/4 hose by 3/4 hose, all that type of stuff. You know, toilet covers and whatnot. Miscellaneous. Over here it's all for bolting down toilets, closet bolts, tank bowl bolts, stuff like that. It's basically spanner flanges. It's all loaded and stuff. Sometimes I have a lot more than I really need, but I don't like to be short of stuff. And here's all electrical, fuses, and you know, stuff for the BX. Angle adapters, straight adapters. I got relays for the Honeywell controls. Got a lot of them. On-off switches. Plugs. Got a brake, square 3 breaker here that belongs in the other kit, but you get the idea what's going on with this thing. Electrical clamps for jumping out meters. It's very important. Sometimes I find these rotted out and go to take a water meter out, and actually I got